Hi guys, hope you're all well. So I did a couple of nail designs today and I'm really gutted. Somebody asked me to do a baby boomer and I did this, which is like a baby boomer with some, the white is like a snowy iridescent white with little sparkles in it. And basically I lost the footage of me doing that nail. I got the beginning and I got the end. So I'm going to redo that one. But I've done today's nail, which is Golden Goddess Mermaid type thing. And I'm going to just do one nail at a time. So these are shorter videos, but more in detail. They're just ideas that literally just came to me. So I'm trying to keep it relatively simple, no complex nail art, because the whole point of this is easy nails, things that anyone can do. If you've got any suggestions or anything you'd like to see, let me know. If you've got anything negative to say, jog on. And that's it really. Take care. Love you lots. Bye. Okay, so I don't know what it's called, a mermaid goddess golden nail thing. This is the first time I've ever done the mermaid scale look, which just proves that it can't be difficult because I did it. So this is what I did. Oh, and I did it all with my non-dominant hand, with my left hand. Oh my God. I found this netting with Oliver's toys. He wasn't using it. It was part of a butterfly catching thing that he didn't want. So I asked him if I could have it and he said, yes, mummy. So I just cut out a small amount of that. I thought that'll do. You know, I'm going to use Neo Nails Glam Gold, which is absolutely beautiful. Sorry for the noise in the background. Husband's in the garden doing DIY. Okay, I'm going to put a thin layer of clear on here just to kind of cover the nail bed because I'm using a strong pigment. As you can see, my growth line where I've had these nails on for about 4.5 weeks and then I filed them down. I had some lifting, which, you know, is not surprising because I didn't look after them. So there we go. I've kept this in real time because it's just one nail, but I am really slow because I'm using my left hand and I'm right-handed. So it is cat-handed and it is clumsy, but I've got a new set on my left hand that I didn't want to take off. So anyway, yeah, just carrying on with thin layer, making sure the whole nail bed's covered. Going in now with Neo Nails Warm Beige and blending up towards the cuticle. I do move my hands a lot to get from different angles, so I've done my best to edit each angle so you can see how many times I kind of move my nail around. Now, I love Neo Nails, but what I have noticed is I feel like the acrylics aren't super duper pigmented in that when you start moving them around, they kind of disperse quite a lot. So this is fiddly, to say the least. But anyway, and probably because I'm doing it left-handed actually, come to think of it. But yeah, I'm blending back and then putting a very wet bead closer to the cuticle and blending down, but not right to the cuticle because I'm going to have a real solid gold area there. So while that acrylic is starting to set, I'm going to dip my netting into the acrylic powder, and then just as the nail kind of loses its stickiness and starts to set, I'm going to put the netting over the top and I'm going to pull it and pinch it underneath, which will then push the acrylic through those gaps, as you can see. I'm then going to hold it there for a while until it starts to set, and I kind of wiggle it once it's at the point where I feel it can be released, and then going to just pull it out and I'll be left with a knobbly bobbly nail. I was so chuffed with myself getting this right first time. So chuffed. Okay, so now I'm going to take the gold acrylic and I'm going to be working from the cuticle edge. I want a solid block of gold at the cuticle area. And then as I work down into the area where we've used the netting, I'm going to work wetter so that it gets right down into those gaps. I'm then going to let that set good and proper before I do anything else with it. So I'll catch up with you after that's done. There we go. I'm going to let that dry now. Don't worry, it needs to be fully covered so that when we file down, we reveal that lovely pattern in the acrylic that we've made with the netting. So I'm just checking any little bits and bobs. But yeah, we'll let that dry. And then once it's fully dry, I'm going to file into it and reveal the pattern. Here we are, nice and filed. You can't see much of the pattern yet. I then went in with my gold acrylic paint from Neo Nails, which is really cool. And I just did some random curvy lines, nothing really artistic. It's this Polycolor 148. It's really, really thick. You can water it down. So you can use it with water. I just used it as was and just kind of literally drew a few wiggly lines with my long crappy brush, which was from eBay and really cheap. But it doesn't matter. It did what I wanted it to do. I'm then going to top coat with NSI Glaze N Go. I'm going to do 2 layers of top coat to seal in the nail art. I'm going to cure each layer for 90 seconds in my LED lamp. Once cooled, I'm going to add cuticle oil and rub in, and there we have it. I think it's really nice. I really like the way it turned out. It's super gold, and it was the first time I'd done this, and I'm really impressed. If you want to watch any of the other videos, don't forget to click, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.